Am I the asshole? For not wanting my autistic sister to come to my birthday party? I am turning 16 soon and I'm having a pretty big party to celebrate. I have a stepsister who is autistic. She is fairly high functioning but very spoiled and throws tantrums whenever she doesn't get what she wants. When I was little, she would always ruin my birthday parties, so I stopped having parties with my mom's family. I usually have parties with just my dad's family and my friends. This year, I'm turning 16, so I'm having a bigger party which my dad is mostly paying for, but I'm inviting my mom, stepdad, stepbrother and half-siblings 13M and 11F. I'm having a party with about 90 people, and over the weekend my grandma is gonna take me and some of my friends and cousins to their cabin in the mountains. I do not want my stepsister to come to the party or to the cabin. I know she's going to ruin it. She gets jealous whenever I get anything, and my dad is planning to gift me my dream car at the party, so I know she's gonna throw a tantrum. She always steals the attention from me and I just don't want her there. I'm not inviting her to the cabin either because it's just for my cousins on my dad's side and my friends. I'm not that close to my stepsister. Besides, we're going to hike, boat, ride horses, and do other outdoor events that I know my sister can't handle. She's gonna start crying if we try to go on the water, and she can't walk further than half a mile without getting tired. Yesterday my stepsister told me that she's really excited for my party because it's at the zoo and she loves it there and she has never stayed in a cabin before. I told her that she's not invited and she started crying and ran to her room. My mom called me an uncaring brat for not inviting her and telling her so bluntly. She said that her and my stepdad aren't coming either if she's not invited. I don't think I'm the asshole because it's my party and I don't want her to ruin it. Not the asshole. There is a history of her wrecking your special events. You have stated also why the cabin event is not suitable. What or who made her think she was invited to either event? Not the asshole. It is your party. Is it a great loss if your mum and stepdad are not there as well? Have a great birthday. Sometimes, you have to be the villain in other people's minds so you can be the hero for yourself. Not the asshole. She's old enough to have consequences for her actions. The accolades are her parents for letting her get away with that behavior. Not the asshole. The assholes are your mom and stepdad. They clearly haven't taught the autistic daughter how to behave at parties etc. where it isn't all about her. I'm willing to bet they've enabled her over her entire life. Stick to your guns, op. It's your party and if I were you, I wouldn't want it wrecked either. You only get one sweet 16. Not to mention, it's your bio dad who is paying for the whole shindig. You absolutely invite whoever you please. Not the asshole. You should be able to enjoy your birthday. I'm not sure your sister is very high functioning. I am high functioning and don't spit on things etc. Maybe her parents need to set up some ground rules she has to follow. Info: what does she do to ruin your parties? Not the asshole and not a brat, and shame on your mother for not having your back. Happy birthday. Not the asshole. Maybe you guys could have a separate family dinner celebration or something and include her, but by the sounds of it her behavior can be difficult and your parents shouldn't expect you to put up with that. Your birthday is about you. Not the asshole. Just tell your mom that you are happy to celebrate your birthday with her separately to your dad's party. That the party is about you, and if your mom can't see that and doesn't think what your stepsister does is wrong and unfair to you, then she is obviously not putting you first, so she can stay away too. Autistic person, here you are 100 NITR. If for the past few years you've kept your birthday separate cause of your stepsister, you should have kept it going for this one. I don't think you're TA for not wanting her there based on history, but you can't invite everyone except her. I think your mom is TA for not being more understanding of your feelings and that it's kept you from celebrating on that side of the family. At this point it looks like she's reaped what she sowed with this whole situation. Best outcome would be that your mom stepdad don't come so that she won't ruin it. I don't think you're selfish or a brat. Not the asshole overall. Not the asshole. You could have said it nicely, but not necessary. Blunt is good to make sure the message gets across. You should get to invite who you want to your parties. Not the asshole. People who didn't grow up with a disabled sibling that was allowed to ruin every event and dominated family life will never get it. You should have just invited your dad's side of family and your friends, since you've been doing this for the past several years. Your mom and stepdad could host their own party for you. Not the asshole. Oh, no. Mom and stepdad aren't coming either? No, great loss. Do you live with your mom or dad? Not the asshole, and good for you for establishing boundaries at 16. It's hard, especially when you're a teen girl. First of all, happy birthday. 16 is an important birthday and you have every right to want it to be memorable in a positive way. Maybe you could have delivered the blow a little softer, but you're not the asshole. Your mother refusing to go over it is pretty childish emo. Not the asshole was not wanting her there. But you're the asshole for inviting her whole family except her without having a conversation first with the parents. Hi, autistic person here, not the asshole. I have a feeling that your mom and stepdad may be enabling your stepsister's behavior. Like any other kid, an autistic kid not being corrected on their poor behavior is very difficult to deal with. I don't blame you for not wanting her there, as she's ruined your other parties. Of your mom and stepdad won't go if she's not invited. I say let them stay home. Not the asshole. The reason you don't want her there isn't necessarily because she's autistic, but because she's disruptive and unable to behave appropriately. Most likely because she was spoiled and coddled. It probably wasn't the greatest idea to invite the rest of your step-half family and not her, but otherwise I do understand why you're excluding her. Not the asshole. Sounds like your guest list just got a bit smaller and maybe you can invite another friend or two. Not the asshole. Your mom is TA. It's your sweet 16. You have the say on who you want at your party. Just because your mom chose to be a stepmother, does not mean you have to be a stepsister. You're a kid too. It's okay if you don't like being around your mom's stepchild. You don't have to like anyone you don't want to. Enjoy your birthday celebrations. Your mom should never guilt trip you into anything. Learn to make healthy boundaries for yourself with your family. It's hard at first, but it's the ultimate blessing to have peace in your life. Not the asshole. It's your mom and stepdad duty to make a healthy environment for their children to be nice to each other. They failed both of you. Not the asshole. Go have fun at your party and don't worry about this. It's sad, but it's the reality, unfortunately. Her parents should be teaching her to cope, not to allow her meltdowns to ruin your party and other events. It's your party, not hers. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Have fun and enjoy your party, heart. Not the asshole. Granted, your sister being an asshole has nothing to do with autism. Happy birthday, birthday cake, sparkles. Not the asshole. Your birthday that your dad is basically throwing for you. It's your birthday, enjoy it. Not the asshole. Me and my sister are 2 years apart. Other than when we were really little, we were never really a part of each other's parties. It was a special time for us to hang out with our friends. The non-birthday sibling would usually just get a play date, have a single friend over for the party to keep us entertained, and we might get to join for pizza and cake if it was at home. Even if your stepsister didn't take the attention away from you and you didn't have a reason to think she might ruin the party, I still don't think you are obligated to invite her. Not the asshole for not wanting to invite her, but you're the asshole for the way you went about it. Anyone could have foreseen the issues here, and the thing to do, at a minimum, would have been make it clear to the adults, your mom and stepdad, that she wasn't invited so that you didn't have to in her face uninvite her after she already planned on coming.